All right, let's predict the products of the reaction of NaOH and CuSO4. So first thing, to predict the products, we need to know what type of reaction this is. And I can see I have a metal, some nonmetals, metal, and some nonmetals, two ionic compounds. So what's going to happen is the sodium and the copper, they're going to switch places. It's a double displacement reaction. So we can end up with this here. The problem is we need to make sure the charge is balanced for each one of these compounds. There's a link at the end of this video on how to do that. But sodium, that's always 1 plus, and the whole sulfate is 2 minus. So these need to balance out. We need 2 sodiums. So we have Na2SO4. For the copper, that's a transition metal, a little more difficult. We need to look here. Sulfate, we said, is 2 minus, so the copper's got to be 2 plus. And if that's 2 plus, you should memorize the hydroxide's 1 minus. So we're going to need 2 of these. So we'd have CuOH2. Again, there's links at the end of the video on how to figure those charges out. Once we have the compounds, we're not done though, because what we want to do with the double displacement reaction, we want to see if one of these is going to be a solid. That means it's a precipitate. If you know your solubility rules or you have a solubility chart, sodium's going to be soluble. Sodium's almost always soluble. So we write a little AQ to show that it's aqueous, it's dissolved. But hydroxides in general are insoluble. So this copper 2 hydroxide here is going to be a solid. It's going to fall to the bottom of the test tube, so it's a precipitate. So we know that this is our precipitate in this double displacement reaction. So that's it. It's a bit of work, but if you can identify the type of reaction, get your products, make sure the charge is balanced, and then for double displacement, you need to look up and see if one of them is going to be soluble or insoluble and identify your precipitate. This is Dr. B, predicting the products of NaOH plus CuSO4. Thanks for watching.